In-car technology is one of the big things that luxury car shoppers look for, and fortunately this 2019 BMW X4 delivers with lots of entertainment and safety features. Let's check out all the tech inside this luxury crossover. The X4 uses a 10.25-inch touchscreen running BMW's familiar iDrive software. It's got bright, crisp graphics, and it's really easy to use. Now, it does work as a touchscreen. I can touch and swipe on the display, which works especially well using things like pinch to zoom on the navigation map. When I go back out to this home screen, I have a couple of tiles straight away that give me some information about what music is playing and things like the weather forecast and trip information. I can jump in and out of any of them to look at things like my phone calling options or to go back and retune what's on the radio. In addition to using the touchscreen, of course, I have this rotary jog controller down on the center console, as well as some shortcut buttons for jumping to different car functions. When I'm driving and I don't want to take my eyes off the road, this is actually a little bit easier to use. You can also write numbers and letters on top of the touchpad when you're entering navigation addresses, which is really handy. This BMW also has gesture control, which is kind of a cool idea, but ultimately maybe a little bit of a gimmick. So for instance, I can twirl my finger like this to turn the volume of the radio up and down. I can swipe like this to dismiss incoming phone calls if I don't want to talk to someone. And there's a shortcut button where when you point fingers forward like this, it'll take you to a preset shortcut. Right now I have it set to navigate me to my home address, but you can choose all sorts of different options. But the thing is, since I have volume and phone calling buttons here on the steering wheel, and I have a touchscreen, and I have voice recognition, and I have the rotary controller, it's hard to think that I'd really actually need to use the gesture recognition. It's more of a cool trick to show off to your friends when you first buy the car. This X4 also features a Wi-Fi hotspot for connecting all your devices. And it has a wireless phone charging pad. It's a $400 option, but if, like me, you've got a phone that can charge wirelessly and you often forget your USB cord at home, well, it's a really great feature to have. Unfortunately for Android users, this system does not support Android Auto. Now, it does support Apple CarPlay, but there's a little bit of a catch. The first year that you own the X4, CarPlay is free. After that, you have to pay $80 a year. Now, I think it's kind of lame to make you pay a subscription fee for CarPlay, given that this X4 is already kind of expensive, and a lot of much more affordable cars include it for free. Now, in terms of safety technology, this X4 is equipped with the $500 driving assistance package. That gives me features like pre-collision warning and braking, blind spot monitoring, and lane departure warning. This car also has the $700 parking assistance package. It gives me parking sensors and a 360-degree camera, both of which are kind of standard on a lot of luxury cars. But the part of it I think is super cool is the 3D view from the camera system. I can tap here and I get this virtual view of the car in 3 dimensions from outside. Now, first of all, it's cool, and second of all, I really find it useful for getting in and out of tight parking spaces. Now, on top of those features, the X4 does also offer a Driving Assistant Plus package. If this car had it, it would add adaptive cruise control and lane centering steering. And that's a rundown of all the tech you can find inside the 2019 BMW X4. For a full review of this luxury crossover, be sure to visit theroadshow.com.